Hello everybody, it's Rebirth here, and I'm going to be playing The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. So, this game is basically about a boy whose mom tried to kill him, so he jumped into his basement, and that's what you see there. I know there's DLC for Binding of Isaac Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus, but I can't afford that. If you want to see this become, like, ooh, Gimpy, that's great. If you want to see this become a straight-up series, then leave a like and subscribe, because I'll probably upload more of these, unless you say a comment saying you want other content. So what Gimpy does is, every time I take damage, there's a chance it'll produce a soul heart, which is a not red heart, which is really useful because I don't get devil deals if I take red heart damage, unless I have, like, goat head, which is a different item. In my practice run, I actually got goat head, and that was pretty nice. And these enemies are annoying because they barely ever move, and they take like 3 hits to kill, so I have to wait. Which is not great in this game because I'll miss out on the boss rush. Not really worth it. So that's the boss room, but I don't want to go in there yet. Well, I guess what I need to do is stop taking damage. Dingle is annoying because that attack can just hit you out of nowhere, and then you don't want to really be too close to it if it does like one of those moves. It has three moves. It'll whistle, summon in 3 little poops, and then shoot, and then it'll smile, then shoot, or it'll like get really weirded out and start rushing like you just saw. And that is why I don't like Dingle. I can't be taking that damage because if I do, well, I won't get double deals, especially if it's red heart damage. And I am almost dead. So the best strategy with Dingle is to just try and stay. Well, that was garbage, so I guess I'll just start over again. Curse rooms are okay because they usually offer items. Unless it's one of those curse rooms, and I might as well just not keep going because there's not really a point. If you get a bad curse room or item room, you might as well just restart. $3 bill. That's pretty nice because it'll give me different tier effects, which can like really affect the gameplay because some tier effects give like higher damage, so that would be huge. Like if I get the right tier effect on the right room, I could blaze through bosses. Excuse me, I just ate before I recorded this. Key is nice, but I don't really need it. I could use the keys later. More keys. Thank you, Isaac. Alright, so as you can see there, that tinted rock right there, usually when you bomb those, you'll get items like soul hearts or keys or bombs. Which is nice because soul hearts will give you a better chance at getting double deals. And the bombs might uncover crawl spaces, like you saw there. I just got 2 soul. Magic mushroom. That is probably one of the better items I could get because it gives me all stats up. As you can see, I have extra damage, extra everything, and my size went up. So that is huge. That was worth the bomb. Oh, now I get Scythe. Scythe is one of the best tier effects. Right behind, like... I guess poisonous tier effects is not terrible. But the best tier effect overall is when your tiers aren't even tiers. You have Brimstone, which is just a laser blood barrage. And it's just amazing. Arguably the best item in the game. Only comes from double deals, though. This floor was amazing. Don't see any reason to stay unless I get another bomb somewhere so I can bomb that tinted rock. So what I'm praying for is a... Never mind. It's just a waste of time. If I can defeat the 6th boss in under 20 minutes, I'll get boss rush, which is 4 items. I can pick one of like 2 to 6 items, and then there's a Curse of the Blind. That is not the greatest. That is not amazing. Curse of the Blind is I literally cannot see what I get. Like, all the items are replaced with question marks, which is annoying. I get Sloth with my luck. Well, at least if I get money, I won't get a greed fight in the shop, which can be annoying at times. Tarot card. 2 of diamonds. That's nice if I had a lot of money. Like, if I had 50 cents, 2 of diamonds would turn it into the full 99. So 2 diamonds literally just multiplies my money by 2. 2 of spades does keys, 2 of clubs does bombs, and 2 of hearts just gives me more health. I'll risk it. Headless Baby isn't terrible. It'll leave a blood trail that damages enemies that walk on it. It's not the worst thing for an item room. I guess if I had the choice and this were Afterbirth Plus, I'd probably re-roll it, but this isn't. These rooms are bogus because you can take damage out of nowhere, and it's really annoying. I need to go this way. And the boss is over there. Hopefully I can get a double deal, because 5 red hearts is not very great. You might be thinking, well Nick, actually it's pretty great. Having no red hearts is probably the best case scenario, and then when you beat the boss you get an HP up, because then you have a guaranteed double deal, and then you can take any item there. And there's my double deal. This hurt. I'll just take them both. Ooh, yes. That was a great double deal because Guppy's Paw turns 1 heart into 3 soul hearts. And then Book of Belial gives me a damage up. So like, I'll use it here, and then I have more damage. And it makes Isaac look kinda weird. I have the Tough Love tier effect, which is cool. Well, that damage was garbage. Didn't even see the fly. So those enemies are annoying because you can only attack them when their red is showing. The Empress. I'll come back for the red tarot card once I have more money. Because because 2 times 0 is 0. 2 of spades, that's nice because it gives me an extra key. Besides, again. I'm still really happy about Magic Mushroom. That was probably the best thing I could have gotten out of Crawl Space. Fear Shot is nice, but it's not stellar. I got a nickel, which isn't really worth multiplying yet. It'll be worth multiplying if I get maybe a dime, because then I could go into the shop and get a premium item. $20 tier effect. Wait, another bomb. Yeah, that's nice. So orbitals are nice because they do a fair amount of damage and they can't be taken away. And this one goes at a distance. Usually orbitals are like right next to Isaac. So I'd say this is worth bombing so I can get that. Yeah, I'd say that was pretty worth it. Ow. As the levels progress, the floors will get harder, which is what I really need to look out for. I don't even know what your effect that is. I'm just gonna head in here, use the Empress and then Book of Belial. So I am max damage and psychic shots, which is amazing. Because if you don't know what psychic shots is, it's essentially just like homing attacks. And I pretty much have the Devil Deal. I have the Devil Deal locked in. And latchkey, that's nice. They get 2 extra keys. No, that's not worth it, actually. I'm gonna bomb these because sometimes they'll give soul hearts. So I'll go back and grab the 2 of diamonds, and then I'll explore for more money. And if I can, I'll get an extra item from the shop. And that is best case scenario. Like, best case scenario is I get a dime. That's pretty good too. It's like the game was listening to me. So yeah, headless things are really annoying because they blow up stuff, especially the green champions. I'd say... yeah, it's probably worth using 2 of diamonds on and then going into the shop. Ooh, Steam sale. That is great. So basically everything in the stores are 50% off now. So like that premium item I bought was 7 cents, and that's when it's regularly half off. Like, there's probably a 10% chance that things will be half off naturally. With Steam sale, it is guaranteed to be half off. Every item is guaranteed to be half off. Triple shot is not terrible, but it's a little slow for my taste. Especially when the game keeps feeding me money like this. I'd say the shop is probably the best place I could go right now. Actually, yeah, I could take it on. Just pop a Book of Belial. Yeah, that was not the greatest thing I could have gotten. I need to be using my orbital a little more, because the orbital is great. It does a lot of damage in a little amount of time, as you can see there. And Peep, I just fought Peep. Peep is pretty much dead. As long as you stay on the left or right of Peep, you're practically untouchable. Just be careful of his jump shadow. So this run is off to a pretty good start, right? If I could get boss rush and maybe get like one of the, and maybe get like some like brimstone. Sorry, I forgot what it was for a second. Brimstone is like 100% the best thing that I could get. Brimstone is like the best item in the game. What it does is it shoots a laser that deals a lot of damage. And what anemic does is basically what Headless Baby does, just it only does it when I've been damaged. So Pretty Fly does, I believe it's just projectile protection from that side. And we found our shop. Unless there's a greed find there, which would be not less than stellar. Perfect. Let's go. And then the compass, I believe it tells you like where everything is. So yeah, that chest down there, I'd say that isn't really worth checking out, because best case scenario it has like 2 chests in it, or worst case I have to use 2 keys to get in, and worst case scenario I get like only like 1 chest. I'd say it isn't really worth it unless I have like a lot of keys to spare. When the tears are purple, they're psychic, so that means that they're like homing, as you might have known. I might have already told you that. I don't know. Oh. I just took down Chub. Let's go. Blood Claw, which is a damage up. And then another dry double deal. Aw, that's... Aw, yes. So what Goat Head does is it eliminates the fear factor of taking red heart damage, because it pretty much ensures that you're gonna have a double deal like almost no matter what. The Necropolis, Curse of the Blind. The Pact is a good one though. Curse of the Blind is what got me Headless Baby, but that's no biggie. I'm not giving you any keys because I can't spare any. So what the Pact does is it's just like a really awesome damage up. What Rainbow Poop is, it just heals me. And it does that. I need more money before I go in there. Oh no. That dude can be annoying if you're on like level 1 and you end up re-rolling to that, because you pretty much have to wait for him to let out all of his flies. One of the things I'm looking for in a double deal is probably like either a Guppy item or Dead of the Night, because Dead of the Night grants me flight. A Guppy is Isaac's dead cat, by the way. Alright, there's Greed. That's the fight I was talking about earlier. A lot of the time it takes place in shops. I already got a Steam sale. What happens if I go in here then? Alright, nothing different. What's this? Sharp plug. So I believe what happens with this is I charge by taking... My spacebar item charges by taking damage. Which is kinda useless because because mine is already full. Those rooms are annoying because there is a fairly high chance that you're gonna take damage. Yeah, that laser thing, that's what Brimstone does. And Brimstone is like I said, one of the best things you could get, if not the best. Best Bud. I believe Best Bud is like a fly that comes out when you Tears Up is nice because it's essentially just a DPS enhancer. So what blue fires do is they don't really do anything, but if you bomb them, they only extinguish if you blow up a bomb near them, and I believe they have a chance at dropping a soul heart. Same with purple fires, they just shoot. Just like that. Ah, horsemen. 2 horsemen. Yeah, Best Bud is basically an enhanced version of the attack fly thing that I got before. It goes around faster and it is out farther. Yeah, I have so much damage that bosses are just kind of a joke now. I mean, look at that. When I use Book of Belial, I have full damage. This isn't the most powerful run by far. I've seen damage stats go into the millions. Of course, that can only be recorded on Afterbirth Plus, because on Afterbirth Plus, it shows your actual damage, like the number. It's kind of a garbage room. Do I have to go up? Wow. This floor design, people. Didn't think I could do that, did you? Taking a lot of damage here, and I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like how much damage I'm taking. Or I have boomerang tears, didn't even realize. I believe the super safe room is up here. No? Okay then. Whatever. Loki is kind of annoying, but he's manageable. The fight will take a little longer because I don't have Book of Belial running, but it's nothing major. Still there anyways. Placenta. That's nice. Oh yeah. So basically what those black hearts do is when I get hit, it's kind of like a soul heart where it doesn't count towards the double deal being taken away. But instead of doing nothing by getting hit when they were used up, you just straight up kill any enemy in the room because it's like a sin heart or revenge heart or something like that. Like ceremonial robes, that'll give you 3 of those black hearts, and the description says sin up. So I have reason to believe that it is a sin heart. Yeah, that's what it does. And then I use iframes to get in there, and luck up is nice. Extra bombs is nice. Alright, soul hearts are amazing because, like I said before, I get double deals a lot easier. And the champion fly slinger, I don't know what it's called, but champions are like a rarer version of the normal enemy. They're like harder to kill and will drop items and are more likely to drop items when you kill them. In Afterbirth Plus, they spawn a lot more, and they don't drop items as much. Some champions explode when you kill them and drop a bomb. Some champions drop a key. This is a pretty nice room because the poops will be slaughtered by the spikes. Those are the spawns of one of the bosses called Haunt. And I didn't fight it. Yeah, I don't have boss rush. Joker. Spider Baby. And Joker will... And a Krampus fight. Alright. Come on. Well, I guess it doesn't... Alright, lump of coal. So the farther the tier travels, the more damage it'll deal. But I don't think I'll be able to pull this run off because I only have 1 heart. Unless I get like really lucky and get like 15,000 hearts right at the end. A beggar. Eh. I think I could squeeze in there, but... yeah, I'll do it. So I'll just take my money and then has a chance at dropping items. Come on, buddy. Oh, thank you. Half heart, I don't need that. Aw, oh, come on. I don't think I'll be able to pull this one off, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode of Binding of Isaac. If you like it, leave a like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, don't do anything. I'm really counting on you guys to get my YouTube channel off and running. Alright, see you in the next one.